Hello, so now let's check this structure of this follow plan. So in this case it says, by the during stage of the lesson, students will be able first show understanding of a segment of Toy Story movie. So we will watch a short segment of the whole movie. So by getting the gist, students will select the main idea of the video. Listening for details, they will answer, in this case they complete and answer some details, and finally inferring information so that they can describe their best friend, okay, by watching this segment. So let's start. In the pre-stage, students will ask and answer these questions, and they are: how many good friends do you have? How many best friends do you have? Can a toy be your friend? Why or why not? Do you like cartoons and movies about friends? So students will have the idea like what is going to be the video about, okay? So we are like giving them like the cake, okay? So they are smelling, in this case they are getting a topic, okay? So the topic will be about friends. So they will think about that they can be a friend. Maybe they can catch up and say, okay, today maybe we will watch this. Then our second activity will be like prediction. So teacher says today we're going to see an episode from a cartoon, Toy Story. So we will show them like all the characters of Toy Story. Have you seen it? We ask to students. If even one student says yes or one, ask which character, but briefly. So we can say who is this character. So they say, oh, this is Mr. Potato, this is Buddy, this is Buzz Lightyear. So they would give us their ideas. So in the prediction, we can infer because we want to know more about the topic. So I can ask the students, for example, what or who, what is a treasure for you? So they can answer, or they might answer friends, parents, or my health is important, this is a treasure for me. So would you like a toy or a car? What is your choice and why? So we are inferring, okay, and try to have the student connected with the topic. Listening number 1. So in this during the stage, as we already know, there are 3 steps. So listening, complete the sentences. So in this case, in this listening, we will give them 3 options, okay, about the segment. So they will watch this short video and they select what is the main idea. In this case, the option will be B. So the toys are Woody's friends and they want him back home because that's the idea of the video that they will watch. In the listening number 2, who says that? In this case, I will do a matching, so I will have the characters with the information, so they have to match the ideas. For example, who says this, so they need to listen and write the names. That's why we need to connect the names with this second task. Then we have the third listening, which is answer the questions. So in this case, we need to infer the deeply questions in order to see if the student understands what was the video about. The question number 1 is, does the song on the TV help Woody go home and why? So they need to discuss. Does Woody love Andy and why do you think so? The next question is Buzz a good friend for Woody and why? And the last one is Woody a good friend? Why? So in this case, we are inferring and a student needs already the idea of what he saw and listened in this video. In the post stage, I will do one activity, which is describe. So in this case, it's connect the real life situation. The students, they describe their good friends or best friends. So first, teacher describe her friend, giving an example, okay? And they give some questions to students. So for example, who is your best friend? What is his or her name? Where does she or he lives? What does he have or she has? What characteristics do you find in a good friend and why do you select as your best friend? So that's how can we relate it in a real life situation. So that's how we create the lesson plan. So our objective is inferring the information. So at the end, what we want to catch as teacher is getting, in this case, getting the keys, the first activity, no, listen for details, it's okay. So they are the general idea until the specific one, that is inferring information by answering some questions, specific questions, okay? So that's how a plan of a listening class works. So I hope it could be really useful. So see you in the next video.